Hello, we are at the midterm of the semester. I can't believe it. So, a couple announcements about the midterm and what I would like for you to be thinking about now that we are in the middle of the semester before we move on to Module 4. So as I mentioned last week, I have a really exciting project that I would like for you to be a part of. And so you can read this or view the video from last week to learn more about it. I would love to hear from all of you by completing this consent form, and then this is for your records. I would also like some feedback from you about what you would like for me to keep doing, what you want me to stop doing, and what you would like for me to start doing. So please complete this Google form to let me know so that I can better meet your needs. I'm not seeing, there we go. And it's time to start thinking about your final project. So for your final project, you will be doing your own inquiry. That means you will be developing a question that you want to answer and coming up with a plan to answer that question. I want to talk to you about these to make sure that they have the depth that I am expecting and to just help coach you as a resource here for you. So I need you to email me your final topic or call me at this number to tell me your final project idea by October 25th. Then each of you will talk with me via Google Meet in November. So I also need you to click this link to schedule a time to talk with me on the computer about your final project. And then it's time to think for next semester. So if you haven't, you need to register for classes next semester. We will be offering the designing curriculum course in the spring, so look for that. Okay, then it's time for Module 4, which is differentiated instruction. So the learning outcomes are that you will be able to relate the concepts of differentiated instruction, understanding by design, and inquiry as stance. So as part of the course description, there is an Ed Psych 6030 course that is a prerequisite where you read the book Understanding by Design. If for some reason you were not able to take the courses in that sequence, that's fine, because this book really teaches you about understanding by design in a way that you don't have to have read it first to understand. But if you have not already read the Understanding by Design book, then you, or this book, the Integrating Differentiation and Understanding by Design, chapters 1 and 2, that is read in 6415, then you'll probably want to take a look at those too. For this course, there will be a webinar, a discussion, and then you'll read chapters 3, 5, and 9 of Tomlinson and McTee's book. So let's just... And this is related to the Missouri State Teaching Standards 2.3 and 2.4. Okay, so what you're going to do first is watch this 5-minute video on essential questions. And then
a way for teachers.
You'll watch this, it's just like a 1:30 video on essential questions. That should help refresh your memory about what essential questions are. of course, we could not have a differentiated instruction module and not give you a chance to have differentiated content. So we can differentiate instruction by content, we can differentiate by process, and we can differentiate by product. So here is differentiating the content. Now, that doesn't mean that you're learning different things or at different levels. They're just different modes. So you can watch this video, which is a webinar. It's going to have graphic organizers and models that you can view, as well as listen to Tomlinson. And another option is to listen to podcasts. So especially those of you that are busy on the go in your car, you can listen to these two podcasts, or you could read the 3rd edition of Tomlinson's book, How to Differentiate Instruction. Those 3 ways you're going to get the same big understandings, those big ideas. And then you will post about what you learned. So thank you, Shanae, for getting us started. All right, then you will read chapters 3 and 5 in the Tomlinson and McTighe book. And if you, as I said, haven't already read chapters 1 and 2, you might want to skim those. They're really easy reads. And you will explain just a summary of what you read, and then how does it apply to your classroom. We will be doing individual posts first, and then using the final word protocol. So you will respond to everyone in your small groups, and then you'll go back and put the final word. And then for chapter 9 of the book, Tomlinson and McTighe, there is a voice thread. And so you will come to the voice thread, and for each slide, there's 3 questions. You will click the X and I would love for you to do either an audio or a video. We've had a lot of text in this class, and I want some chances for some different modes. So please record an audio or video answer to the 3 questions in the voice thread 2 and 3. And that is due October 18th. So that gets you through the next week. And after that, we will talk about the Learning Menus activity, which I hope you will really enjoy.